2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our first round coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. Rich, we're in beautiful New England at TPC River Highlands. What can the players expect this week from the course?
A reprieve from last week's U.S. Open. Coming up to River Highlands here, this is a birdie fest. This golf course is always set up pretty simple, pretty easy, soft conditions, and I think the players love it. You know, signature event, only 70 players here, and I think you're going to see some of these players let loose, kind of take a little bit out of the bag and go ahead and take it out for a spin after last week of trying to hold everything together. They're going to go ahead and turn it loose a little bit on this golf course and see how many birdies they can make as compared to last week just trying to make pars. This week it's all about making birdies.
This one's left of the green.
Henny, what type of lie does he face in this bunker?
In all my years on a golf course, I don't think I've seen a bunker lie this bad.
Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Pretty sure this one's going to move pretty hard right to left.
Oh, that one is way too strong. That just missed. Setting up here with a long putt. Let's see if this one turns left. That one drops. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. Don't you think of it. No, don't. Stay there.
An opportunity to make birdie. Down to Henny.
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Oh, almost. 3 feet left.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we?
Oh, that is a touch of class from the sand.
Let's take a moment to update everything on the course with a look at the leaderboard. As we move on to the next hole, we want to show you that Xander Schauffele is our leader. Wow, he's going to like that one.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
8 feet left to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
The man everyone is chasing right now is Xander Schauffele. On the tee on the 4th hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Back-to-back birdies. Things are heating up.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Okay, that'll work. More chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
He's putting this one downhill and to the right.
What a putt that was. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Can this stay on the cut, Stuff?
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
This would be a great up and down. Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 4 feet to the cup. So close. This one for bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole. This looks like a really strong tee shot. Let's check in on Tiger Woods from earlier in his round.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down.
We're back. Time to have more live play. Looks like about 120 yards left. That's going to work nicely for him. 7 feet from here. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. And now back to even par for the tournament. Over to number 8, it's a par 3. Going with 4-iron here. Looking to get up and down from here. This could be a big moment trying to save par. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Looking like it's going right to left.
Do we think that one will stay on the green? He's got this one for a bogey. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. And now teeing off on this par 4. This is big trouble.
Yes, it is awful, awful, yucky, smelly, stinky, and there's a bunch of other words I could use, but it's just flat out nasty. Good luck.
I don't know if that one's going to come back. I'm being told John has more. John, what can you tell us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 5th.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. That nearly went in. Okay, a 15-footer remains.
Trying to save par here.
Right on line, but just misses. Putt goes in. That's 2 bogeys in a row.
2 bogeys in a row. Never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
As we move on to the next hole, let's take a quick glance at the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele on top by 1. That's a good one to build momentum on.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 4th.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
That is just a wonderful shot. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Beautiful swing there. That's just inside the range. 8 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Rich, the 12th, the par 4, measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Second shot here on the 12th. didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
And this one is for his par. And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
And this putt to move into the top 20.
That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Oh, that's stealing one. A birdie against the runner play. And that'll promote a good move up the standings.
Xander Schauffele currently leading the field here.
Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Well, that's a fortunate bounce off the downslope. Might get plenty of roll out of this one. Standing over his second shot. That's a good-looking shot there.
A putt for a place in the top 10.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Currently at -3 for the round.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Not on the green, but really close. I love it.
Setting themselves up for a birdie, hopefully an eagle.
Five feet remain.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Here is some action from earlier today.
This was her third.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look. As we take a look at the leaderboard, Xander Schauffele has a 1-shot lead. Out of 16, it's a par 3.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
What a beautiful leave right there. This is a putt for a share of third. Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card. Okay, moving on to the next. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 7th. This hole is a par 4.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And we're looking at the second shot on 17. What an aggressive play. This has a chance. Oh, it's target practice right now. Look at that beauty.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
This has eyes for the hole.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Now to 18, the par 4.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
This one's going right there. That's another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
He finishes with birdie on 18. We are 1 round in, and our featured player is off to a very nice start.
Great golf being played already. Can't wait to see the next round.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Connecticut, it's time for the second round of the Travelers Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. Our featured player currently sits in 9th place as we kick off today's coverage. There's definitely some room to move up that leaderboard. Let's go out to the first hole. That's a textbook swing. Let's see what happens out of this bunker. That's unfortunate.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, that was so close. Needs this putt to save par. That one just rolls by. And just a short one left for bogey. And as we move on to the next hole, we bring up the leaderboard. He is in a tie for 10th. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one appears to be fairway bound. Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hi, Andrew. Down here with Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
The putt goes in for birdie, and what a great job to get that shot back from the previous hole. And a good job there as he moves to 6 under par. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third. That will definitely work. That's a misfire there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Wow, I really like that. A chance to save par. That one drops. As we take a look at the leaderboard, we show you our featured player is in a tie for 10th. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Right now it's 6 under par. The club choice is a 6 iron. John has the latest from the grounds.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Time to get back to the course. Here's the third shot. This is one you don't practice very often. From there, you'll take it. 6 feet to the cup. And with that, he drops back to 5 under par for the tournament.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Yeah, that was a safe play. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Little birdie look in here.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is just going right the whole way along.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 6th hole is a par 5. Currently -5. I don't think this one's going to stop on the fairway. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This one, it's a 42-footer.
Good speed. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
And that should secure the par on this one.
Currently at -5 now for the event.
Teeing off here on the 7th. This tee shot is looking good so far. All right, John, what do you have for us?
I'm down here following Tony Finau on the 12th hole.
Ooh, watch this one break.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Let's go down to Henny.
He's going to gain some extra yardage here. It's a down breeze. Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Well, a big par save could mean a lot going forward. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Spinning to the left of this one.
Big shot out of the green side bunker. Here's one to walk away with a par. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This putt is breaking right to left.
Way too much on that one. He taps that one in as we head to the next hole. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Time to get back to live play. And right now at -4. That was not clean contact. This is his 3rd. Wow, I thought that was going in. Needs this putt to save par and save momentum. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Going with 8-iron here. The yardage was dialed in on that shot. Pin high and looking at the hole. Let's check in with Henny.
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. All right, that one is behind us.
Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3. And choosing the 8-iron here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Tony Fee now as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Welcome to the par 4, 12th hole.
Well, on the tee now, coming off a par.
Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, that's a pretty good break, that. Staying on the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
A nice helping hand he's going to get from this wind.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
Putting now for a bogey.
And now at 3 under overall.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Boy, this has caught the downslope. This could get a few extra yards.
Hey, Rich, this second shot into 13, fraught with danger?
It'll get your attention in a hurry, Luke. There's water fronting this green and a severe slope, kind of a false front, which will feed the golf ball back in the water if they don't hit it deep enough into the green with their second shots. Anything missed long and right will be a delicate pitch shot as well.
Watch this one break. Well, there's a wild ride. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole.
Time to face a par 4 now.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. It's a lovely visual of the green. Always nice being above the hole.
And just sneaks into the heavier grass there.
Our coverage continues at the last. Now 4 under par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for a par now.
Ooh. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
I thought it was going to hang on, but nope.
Looking to get up and down from here. This will be a challenging putt from this distance.
Crucial to save this par.
Here we go, putt on the way. This has my attention, and it goes in. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader. We've made our way to a par 3.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
This is a 9-iron on the way. Second shot on the 16th hole. And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole. Here's a look at the lie in the first cut.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
He is looking left.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. That was the right distance and the right club. Well done. Okay, on to the next. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. That is going to work. Second shot here at 18.
Ooh, looks like it's sailing left here.
This is the third. Needs this to drop to save par. Oh. Okay, and that will do it for the day. Two rounds in the books. We're halfway through. Rich, it was a fun day.
Yeah, great day out there of golf. Looking forward to some of it tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. In association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third-round coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. Our featured player is doing okay so far, in the top 20, and room to move up as we progress throughout the day. Henny, you're down there. What can you tell us about the lie?
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
He's got this putt for birdie. John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Take a look at what happened earlier today at hole number 6.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
All right, let's get back to the action. Coming out of the thick stuff. A lot to like about that one. And 10 feet left.
This for a birdie.
So far, so good.
And the birdie putt drops. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Okay, that'll play. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with his next shot. It wasn't very good.
That's a golf clap right there. Well done. Okay, back-to-back birdies. Things are heating up.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole. That is a massive drive. This shot is about 170 yards. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This putt should go left to right here.
You could hear that one drop. What a putt. He is on the move now at 5 under for the championship.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Great rhythm on that swing. This is his second shot. And he'll be glad to be putting now. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Starting this one way out to the left. A bit long on that one.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Looking at a par 5 here.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
Currently 5 under for the event.
Over to the par 4 7th hole. Let's see what the Big Cat has done so far today.
This is a second.
We're back. Time to have more live play. Setting up in the first cut.
Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
What a beautiful shot into the 7th green, and now a birdie putt coming up. And a good job there as he moves to 6 under par. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8. This is a 4-iron. Okay, that's going to play.
And here we have the Englishman, Matt Fitzpatrick. What's he got in front of him here?
Time to get back to the course. Big opportunity here. A putt for birdie.
Looks good.
That putt drops, and that's now 6 birdies on the day. A good result there, as he is now 7 under par. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. A putt from 9 feet. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
That putt goes in for par. Now to the par 4 10th.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
All right, the putter can come out now. Opportunity here to get to 8 under par. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard. And as we move on to the next hole, we bring up the leaderboard. He is in a tie for 10th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Let's catch up with Tiger Woods. This remains for a share of 9th spot on the leaderboard. Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. This is tracking.
Yeah.
That's 9 under par for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Second shot here on the 12th.
From where he was, he's got to be loving this.
Setting up for his 3rd shot. That one's going to break a long way from the left. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. He finds himself in a share of 9th on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. setting up in some very deep rough.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
How good was that putt? He's currently tied for 7th here.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 14th is a par 4.
Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot.
The harmony on that swing was awesome. Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Ooh, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. This is a par putt.
Don't be fooled by the short length. There is still a lot of movement here to the left.
Let's update you on what's been going on. He is currently in a tie for 7th place.
Lovely, lovely rim.
Against all the odds, it's found the fairway.
Time now to go down to the course, and John has an update.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 10th.
Time for the second shot here at 15. That's what you're trying to do with a chip shot. Just bring par back in play.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 7th. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
No doubt about the club selection there. That was the right play.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. That one needs to hit a house. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. The tee shot at 17. For more, we send it down to John.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
That's another green and reg.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulations spot on all day. Awesome.
A 3-footer coming up.
This is for par.
Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
That's a really nice approach shot. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Looking better.
And a birdie to finish on 18. Rich, that'll wrap things up for today. Should be an exciting day tomorrow.
Decent performance, but I know this player's expecting a little bit more out of themselves. They're really not the type of player that will settle for a top 10.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the final round of the Travelers Championship. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. It looks like another exciting day of action here on 2K Sports, and we're going to bring it all your way coming up next. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in 7th place. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Not much good that we can say about that shot. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
That is never a sound you want to hear. Time now for the third.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
He really played that one well out of the rough. Let's flash back to earlier today at the 11th hole. This one is 5 feet away.
Solid little par putt here.
As we update the leaderboard, our featured player currently sits in 7th place. A par 4 here.
What a drive. Look at that. The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in 7th place. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Not a bad shot right there. And now a putt to get to an amazing 15 under par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
3 feet remain. As we update the leaderboard, our featured player currently sits in 7th place.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Opting for the 3-iron here. From the sand, looking to get up and down. He'll be glad to be putting now. And if this can go down, he'll save par. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Sitting at -14 now for the event. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Well, that's a handy shot. This one's got to pump the brakes.
A relief for this player. It stayed out of the rough.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That'll make par a lot easier to make from there. And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. Let's recap this long-range effort. And after that effort, that's how it looks. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
And now teeing off on a par 4.
The tempo there was exquisite.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Wouldn't it be nice if this one went down? Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
Wow, how about that putt?
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. That was such a pure swing. I'm being told John has more. John, what can you tell us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
On the green, but a long way away. That's a good-looking stroke right there. A short one left for par. As we move on to the next hole, we show you he is in a tie for 6th place. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Let's check in on Max Homa from earlier.
This was his second.
That's a really nice shot. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. While we have a moment, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in 6th place. We start the back 9 here at the 10th hole.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
He's got this one for par. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity.
This one is from at least 30 feet out.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 6th.
Choosing the 9-iron here. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
That got a little out of control, I think.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt is about 8 feet.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Hole number 13 is a par 5. Wow, that was just striped. And just in the first cut here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well played, mate. And now this to move into a tie for 5th. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Okay, pretty straight putt to start out with. I think it'll take a little turn to the left as it nears the hole.
A birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And after that, now sitting at 18 under par for the event. Let's begin the 14th.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Oh, sit. Hang in there.
Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Setting up in the first cut here.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
I can't believe he found the green from a lie like that. Great stuff.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Awesome stuff.
Wow, what a swing right there. This is a putt for 4th place.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
Well, looks like this one's about 21 feet to the hole.
Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. We have a par 3 on this one.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
Here's the second at 16. Here's the third shot. Terrific hands on that shot. All right, bogey putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. And now teeing off on this par 4. I like that one. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
He's got roughly 105 yards here. In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
6 feet to the hole. So close to a birdie. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. The closing hole is a par 4.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
This is pitching wedge on the way. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. This is for a round of 62.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
That is all for today. Well, Rich, we talked about the possibility of going back-to-back. It doesn't happen, but it was still a great fight.
That just goes to show you how hard it is to win on the PGA Tour.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.